Hey everyone, so glad to be back for another video, and this week we'll be doing an easy glam with not too much of the works going on, just something to hurry up and slap on and get out of the house. I was running errands this day, so I wanted to share my look with you. So I'm going in right now on my eyebrows with the Tattoo Brow from Maybelline. And the one thing I love about this product is that it does last. It doesn't slip and slide. Sometimes if I do my eyebrows with the pencil, it'll kind of move all over the place. So this, you really have to be careful with the placement. However, it's not going to move once you place it down. It's pretty much a brow gel, but it's very dark, very black. I've said in the past I really don't like to use black, but if it's applied properly, it looks good. It has the capacity to provide that strong brow that you're looking for. Alrighty, so I'm going in with my e.l.f. Grip Primer, and I'm using 2 pumps of that just to ensure that my makeup stays in place. And you have to be sure to let primer dry down first before going on top of it with a foundation. And so I'm just applying that all over my face. And of course, you know, I've already moisturized. I've already washed my face. We should always wash our face before applying makeup, and you should always moisturize before applying makeup. That's going to prevent the cracking. It's going to prevent the dryness that will occur even if your foundation is for oily skin, or it's just oily. You still have to apply moisturizer, and using the proper kind of moisturizer, you will be able to achieve the look that you're going for. Okay, so I'm taking my concealer and I'm going over, just right over these dark spots, because my skin be hating sometimes. If I go a day without enough water, my skin is going to start breaking out and acting funny. So I definitely have to be more consistent with my water intake, because my skin really does feel the brunt of dehydration. So also, I'm going to say that my ponytail is ponytailing, okay? I've been using this hair growth oil for the last couple of months, and I'm actually seeing some results. And I'm also taking some biotin, and I'm not going to recommend it because I'm not a doctor, but either way, I've been taking some supplements so my hair can grow and applying topically. I've been taking care of my inner and outer. Also, the foundation I'm using here, of course, is Juvia's Place, and this is the shade Kampala. In my video last week, I used the Juvia's Place Natural Radiance foundation, which I actually really, 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 really love. I definitely suggest you check that video out. And so here I'm just going to go in and blend everything together just so that there's an even application. You all know that I love this blending sponge by Real Techniques because it's just so much faster than using a brush. And I feel like I get a better application and not as much of the foundation goes into the sponge as it does into the brush. So there's that. So I know this looks like a lot of patting that I'm doing, but I really want to make sure that my foundation is blended well into my skin and that there's no patches or patchiness on my skin so that you can tell where it's been applied. And I just like to make sure that everything is even, and that is very, very important when you are applying your foundation. You want to make sure that your skin doesn't look patchy and that everything can blend together. And so here I've applied some primer to my eyelids. This primer is by Juvia's Place, and I love it because it helps to adhere the eyeshadow to the skin. You really do need a primer before applying eyeshadow. And also what I'm doing here is I'm going over the top of the primer with the setting powder, and what that's going to do is that is going to help you further with the blending process of the eyeshadow. And sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't, but I did notice at this time I loved how my eyeshadow went on. I guess it really depends on what I'm going for. I say try it once, try it twice, just to see if there's any difference for you. And as you get adjusted and acclimated to applying eyeshadow, then you'll see if you like it or not. So I'm going in with a brown shade here just to kind of cover up the whiteness of the powder so that it can properly match my skin tone. And then this is going to prep the way for the rest of the colors that are to come. Girl, I love this palette. If you can't tell, I done dug all the way in it. But I love it. It's just so easy and versatile. It's by e.l.f. It's like $3 from the drugstore, Walmart, Target. It might have gone up now because of stupid inflation. But either way, this palette is really my go-to for an everyday look. If you're looking for something easy to use, it's so not intimidating because there's only 3 colors. The price of it is only $3. Anybody can afford it. I mean, you can beg up $3. Come on now. So I'm taking that brown shade and I'm going in the crease of my eye. I'm telling you, this is literally, when I'm feeling lazy, I will go straight to this palette if I can't bother to create any super extravagant looks. This is what I'm going to pick up and use. So, and they also have a variety of different palettes of this size. I mean, come on, $3? You can't beat that, honestly. And so what I'm doing here, this look is so easy, and if you can't even mess it up. I mean, honest to God. So you all check out those little palettes. I think they're called Bite Size, the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes. If you check it out, please let me know how you love them. This is another one of my favorite palettes, actually. Girl, look at my ponytail. Ain't she cute? Yes. But this is another one of my favorite palettes. I think I got this from a Dollar General. Y'all know I love Dollar General. When it comes to makeup, it's really not about how expensive your makeup is, because at the end of the day, they all do the same thing. Y'all saw me almost fall, Jesus. But yes, you don't have to be too expensive or break the bank trying to create a look. Like, you don't need the Givenchy and Gucci and Tom Ford palettes and lipsticks and all that stuff. All you really need is something cute, and you can make it look like it's worth a couple $100s. You know, you can make yourself look very rich and, you know, well-to-do just by doing simple things, you know, that make you look clean. And as long as you look clean and well put together, you're gonna take the attention of people who are walking by. I mean, you can steal the show by looking basic, and a lot of people won't say that because people are so, I guess, obsessed with, you know, being a super duper baddie. Like, you can be basic and look classy. You can be basic and have attention. Honestly, when it comes to makeup, less is really more. But it all depends on what you want to do. So I keep talking, but I'm gonna let y'all watch the video. Okay, so I'm going in with my concealer in all these highlighted areas: forehead, down the nose bridge, under the eyes, and a little bit on the upper lip. Sometimes you'll need this if you tend to be a fuzzy girl. You can conceal that area, because sometimes when hair is growing through, it can have like this dark appearance. So I definitely recommend giving the face a light shave with a certain tool, just so that we're not doing too much and allowing the hair to grow back. Yeah, so applying concealer there definitely helps if you have that darkness above or hyperpigmentation above the upper lip, or any other areas as needed. I like a bright under eye, so that is definitely one of my favorite places to highlight with the setting powder. Not highlight if you want to get technical, but yeah. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Just watch as I blend in the concealer so that it's not looking too bright. So I'm going with my e.l.f. contour palette. As you can see, this is my favorite shade to use because it's almost finished, but I have another one laying around the house somewhere. So I'm going to use that to contour those certain points of my face: nose bridge, cheekbones, jawline, and around the forehead. So the contour is going to accentuate the higher points of the face, the hollows of the face, so that there is a more defined look once everything is blended together nicely. So the setting powder has been applied, and now I'm going to go in with this finishing powder, which is going to add back a little bit of color, because I think this powder is a little bit bright for me. But the better the products that you use for your skin, the less you'll have to do. This is one of those things where I like airspun. What it will do is take out the excess oils that may accrue on your pores and your skin throughout the day. But this particular powder happens to be just a tad bit too bright, but that's why I go in with the finishing powder, just so that I could put a little more hue back into my skin. So I have other translucent powders. I have some from Juvia's Place and Laura Mercier, which I love. Laura Mercier, what she's going to do, she's going to dry you out, honey. So you have to prepare properly for that. This gold eye is a very casual look. Now you can wear this look to work. You can wear it out running errands. You can pretty much wear it anywhere. That splash of gold is going to add class to any look. And as you can see, I have on a black turtleneck, which is super chic. I love a turtleneck. I like to say I'm like Steve Jobs because I have so many of them that I use from day-to-day life, so I don't have to keep buying a bunch of clothes. So I love clothes shopping, but you know, when I shopped one particular time, I made sure that I really just did not have to keep buying clothes. Like, girl, at the end of the day, I'm a single mother, and while I love to be stylish, and you can style turtlenecks so many different ways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put me on a turtleneck and some nice pants, nice shoes, and look very classy very easily. So there's another tip for you. That's a gem. If you didn't catch that, you have to go back and listen once more. But we live in such in a society where we are very obsessed with consuming and consuming and consuming. So I will really only buy something new if I'm going somewhere, or I will try to repurpose my clothing. There's a lot of waste in society, so one of the things I like to do is keep it simple, keep it natural, keep it cute. You know, not natural because I guess I use makeup, that's not natural, but whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so the lip combo was a brown liner, dark brown liner, a matte pink lip by LA Colors, and I think this shade is a Maybelline lipstick, and you know everything will be listed below for you just in case you wanted to duplicate this look. Again, so I'm going over my lip with this brush because I didn't like how the pencil didn't blend out, so I'm blending that now with a little brush, and we'll see how the entire look comes together shortly. Okay, took a while to blend there, but love this look. Going to drown myself in the Stay All Night setting spray by e.l.f. And as you can see, the look of the powder sort of disappeared once I sprayed my face, and here it is. So cute, so classy, so chic. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every view, every comment. And here is the look in sunlight. It's so glowy. Tell me you don't love this. Tell me you do love this. Let me know how you feel. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next week.